So I'm weighing in on what Robert De Niro said about Donald Trump at the Tonys. So, in case you missed the Tonys, and I know a lot of us did, I had to watch this on YouTube. Robert De Niro, he was introducing Bruce Springsteen. I think Bruce Springsteen had won some award or something. And when he gets out there, the first thing he says is, let me just say one thing. Fuck Trump. It's not down with Trump anymore. Fuck Trump. And for this, he gets a round of applause by the audience and a standing ovation. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, what? That's it? That's all he said was just fuck Trump, and he gets a standing ovation for that. Wow. You know, the standards for comedy and political speech are just, they've gone down. Say what you want about Kathy Griffith doing the photo shoot with the severed head of Donald Trump and blood everywhere. At least she was creative. And Samantha Bee, she kind of got in trouble for something she said about Trump, but it was actually about his daughter. She dropped the big C. At least her little rambling thing had a point. You know, she was calling out Ivanka, why don't you do something useful and talk to your dad about this, all these families that are being split up because of immigration policies. And, of course, she called her a feckless cunt, and that's what people didn't like. But Robert De Niro, all he's got to do is say, fuck Trump, he gets a standing ovation. That's it. I mean, there's nothing more to it than just, fuck Trump. It's so juvenile. He gets a standing ovation for this shit. I think Norm Macdonald put it best. He said, they asked him if, it was because of Trump was a good time for comedy. He said, yeah, for bad comedians, for, hacks, for people who don't have anything useful to say, they can get away with anything. All they have to do is say something like fuck Trump, be anti-Trump, and somehow that just elevates their status. They don't have to have any creativity. They don't have to have a point. They don't even probably have to have timing anymore. This fuck Trump. And people are acting like this is such a brave statement that, Robert De Niro says is fuck Trump. But Trump's, he's a soft target. As far as criticism, as far as comedy, even though he's threatening people and he's got all these sort of rabid followers who don't like it when you say something bad about Trump, the media is not on his side, except for Fox News. And you have so much in the people in the entertainment industry and in the media that if you're an entertainer and you say something bad about Donald Trump, you'll be protected. Not to say you can get away with anything. Kathy Griffith, like I said, she did the severed head, and now you got shit canned for every job she has. She's trying to find work. And Samantha Bee, she lost some advertisers for saying cunt. Now, I don't think there's a double standard that, women can't be anti-Trump or, but, someone like Robert De Niro, fuck Trump, he gets elevated. I just think in those scenarios, Kathy Griffith, severed head, okay? Bad judgment right there. Samantha Bee, she said cunt. And, now it's a vocal word. That's all it is. But before, Samantha Bee said about Ivanka Trump, whoa, saying cunt, that gets you in some trouble. Some big-time trouble. Especially if you're a guy. It's like, I'm talking about it, but I don't really want to drop the big C any more than I need to explain, Samantha Bee's thing. But like I said, they did some gymnastics, and now it's just a vulgar word. It's not demeaning. It's not degrading. It's not misogynistic anymore. It's just vulgar. It's just a vulgar word. It's like saying fuck or shit. Wow. The times we're living in. But like I said, Robert De Niro, I don't understand why people make a big deal about this. It's fuck Trump. I mean, did anyone else have anything to say about Donald Trump at the Tonys? Anyone win an award and then say, give a speech about, the immigration policies or eroding relationships with our, our allies like Canada, income inequality, Flint doesn't have water. I don't know. I didn't watch the fucking Tonys. All I've watched is this clip of Robert De Niro. Fuck Trump. Because that's the one that's getting all the big news. The kids from Parkland were there. Some of them from, I guess, the theater group that their high school had. That didn't get any press. That's kind of shocking. Those kids, out there pushing the gun control movement, and they're making a lot of progress. Here they are at the Tonies, but we're not hearing any speeches that they give. It's just, yeah, that's all I got. Like I said, I don't have a problem with Robert De Niro saying "fuck Trump," but in terms of, hey, let's talk about someone who says something against Donald Trump, there's nothing there. It's just a nothing burger. And that's all I got. Fuck Trump.